Have you been wondering what's really happening with Geddy Lee? Over the last few days, Rush fans have been flooded with rumors, speculation, and growing concern after the band unexpectedly postponed two major shows. Now, the official reason has finally been confirmed, and while the news isn't as frightening as some of the online rumors suggested, it's still serious enough to keep one of rock's greatest voices off the stage for now. Rush announced that Geddy Lee has been diagnosed with laryngitis and bronchitis after being evaluated by doctors. The band explained that he was advised to take additional time to rest before performing again. Because of that, their June 30 and July 2 shows in Fort Worth, Texas were postponed and rescheduled for July 11 and July 13. For fans, the announcement came as a shock. After the excitement surrounding Rush's long-awaited 50-something tour, no one expected the momentum to be interrupted so suddenly. But according to guitarist Alex Lifeson, the situation became obvious during soundcheck. He revealed that Geddy could barely speak, making it impossible for him to deliver the kind of performance fans deserve. Rather than risk making his condition worse, the band chose to postpone the concerts until he is fully recovered. The good news is that Rush has made one thing very clear. This is not an announcement that Geddy Lee is retiring or stepping away from the 50-something tour. Instead, doctors recommended that he rest long enough to let his voice and lungs recover before returning to the stage. That's an important distinction because laryngitis affects the vocal cords, while bronchitis inflames the airways, making it painful and risky for any singer to perform. Trying to push through those conditions could have caused a much longer recovery. Alex Lifeson told fans that the decision wasn't made lightly. During soundcheck, it became obvious Geddy simply wasn't able to sing. Rather than give fans a performance below the band's standards, Rush chose to postpone the concerts. Lifeson apologized directly to everyone who had traveled, saying the band felt terrible, but believed fans deserved the very best show they could deliver. The postponed Fort Worth concerts have now been moved to July 11 and July 13, with existing tickets remaining valid and refunds available for those who can't attend. As soon as the news broke, social media filled with emotional reactions from Rush fans around the world. Many expressed concern for Geddy Lee's health, while others shared messages of encouragement, reminding him to take all the time he needs to recover. Fans who had traveled long distances to attend the Fort Worth concerts admitted they were disappointed, but most agreed that protecting Geddy's health was far more important than keeping the original dates. The overwhelming response has been one of support rather than frustration. The postponement also highlights just how demanding a major tour can be, especially for veteran musicians. Even with decades of experience, performing night after night places tremendous strain on a singer's voice. When illnesses like laryngitis and bronchitis occur, doctors typically recommend complete vocal rest to prevent lasting damage. That medical advice appears to be exactly what Geddy is following. At this point, neither Geddy Lee nor the band has indicated that the illness is anything more serious than the diagnosed infections, and Rush continues to move forward with plans to resume the 50-something tour once he has recovered. For longtime Rush fans, this situation is especially emotional because Geddy Lee has built a reputation for showing up no matter the circumstances. Throughout his career, he's been known for delivering powerful live performances while handling one of the most demanding roles in rock, singing, playing bass, and often managing keyboards at the same time. That level of commitment makes it clear why canceling shows would never be his first choice. If the band decided to postpone concerts, it was because there truly wasn't a safe alternative. Medical experts often explain that vocal recovery can't be rushed. Even after a singer starts feeling better, the vocal cords may still be inflamed, and returning to the stage too early can delay healing or even lead to more serious vocal problems. That's why taking a short break now could help prevent a much longer absence later. Rush appears to be taking that approach, putting Geddy's long-term health ahead of keeping every scheduled date. While fans are eager to see him back on stage, most agree that a fully recovered Geddy Lee is worth waiting for, especially if it means preserving the voice that has defined Rush for decades. Even with the recent setback, there are encouraging signs for fans looking ahead. Rush has not announced any additional cancellations beyond the two rescheduled Fort Worth performances, suggesting the band is optimistic that Geddy's recovery will be relatively short. The official statement focused on rest and recovery rather than any long-term health concerns, which has helped calm many of the more alarming rumors circulating online. At this time, there is no official evidence that Geddy Lee is dealing with a chronic illness or a career-ending medical condition. This situation is also a reminder of the strong bond between Rush and its fans. Instead of demanding that the band push forward, thousands of fans have flooded social media with messages wishing Geddy a speedy recovery. Many have said they'd rather wait a few extra days for a great performance than watch him struggle through an illness. That kind of loyalty has followed Rush throughout its career and reflects the respect fans have for the band's commitment to quality. As everyone waits for Geddy to return to full strength, supporters remain hopeful that the 50-something tour will soon continue with the energy, precision, and unforgettable performances that have made Rush one of rock's most respected live acts. As of now, the facts are straightforward. Geddy Lee has been diagnosed with laryngitis and bronchitis, and under his doctor's advice, Rush postponed 2 concerts to give him time to recover. While the sudden announcement sparked concern and fueled online speculation, there is currently no official indication that his condition is life-threatening or that it signals the end of the 50-something tour. Instead, the band's focus is on making sure Geddy returns only when he's healthy enough to perform at the high standard fans have come to expect. For now, Rush fans around the world are united by one hope: that Geddy makes a full recovery and is back on stage very soon. His passion for music, combined with the band's decision to prioritize his health, shows that sometimes the best performance is the one that waits until the artist is truly ready. We'll continue following every official update and bring you the latest confirmed news as it happens. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another update on Rush, Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, and everything happening with the 50-something tour. Thanks for watching, and here's wishing Geddy Lee a fast and complete recovery. We'll see you in the next video.